Hello everyone, my name is Christy Poehler and I am the founder of The History Train. Thank you so much for being here and listening to me and helping me to get some funding to get this great project off the ground. This project, The History Train, comes from many different loves of mine. First of all is education. I always want to be involved with the schools. I have a master's degree in education. I'm actually working toward my doctorate right now. Writing and books, of course. Books is what it's all about. I am a published author, and of course history, and that's what I write about. My books are about the Civil War. I've done a PBS documentary about the Civil War called New England and the Civil War. I edited and owned a newspaper for a decade called the Battlefield Journal, which went to visitor centers and battlefields and gift shops and subscribers all over the South. And I've taught as an adjunct professor. I've done lectures, I've done talks all over about the Civil War. So history is really, really important to me. So to be able to combine all of these in the History Train for kids is just an excitement, a dream of mine, and I hope that you can help me. Let me just let you know, the History Train, it basically provides a safe and secure online community for kids to talk about history. What we do is we recommend books. We put a whole list full of books of all different genres, from exploration to people and places, holidays and traditions, military and war, biography. And they read those books, and they come back with their friends, with their classes, with other people that they haven't quite met yet, and they talk safely and kindly about how they feel when they're reading these books, and they engage in a dialogue to talk history, which is really what I want to do. I don't want history to suddenly go by the wayside because there's just so many other topics out there that have standardized testing. So the marginalization of social studies is a really big deal for me, and I think this is a great way to integrate social studies into every part of their day. Teachers can do these books in reading circles, and there's just many different things that can be done. So I'm looking for funding to help get this off the ground. And what makes the History Train unique is that not only are we encouraging reading and discussion of these books, but I am tying these books in with the sites that are represented in the pages. So I provide a light box on the website that talks to the different places mentioned in the books, or places like them. So for this book, We the People, which is the U.S. Constitution, we do a lot of talk probably about Philadelphia, about the Founding Fathers, and where you could find more information on them. And then the students can either go in person with their families and see these sites, or they can visit them virtually through the links that are on the website. And then we invite them to share their visit. Much like the discussion on the books, we invite them to share their visit and to talk about what they've seen when they go there. And all of these things, the discussions on the books, the discussions on the historic sites, will be tied together through activities from book reports and art projects to fun games and different things that will actually fall in line with the NCSS, the National Council for the Social Studies Standards. So schools and libraries will be a big part of this. I intend to go see different schools and libraries and talk to them about this to see if we can get people on board. So the funding will basically be to make the websites robust, make the website really interactive, and of course safe and secure. The students and the parents will register, and then they can log in, and then they'll have their wish list. They'll have all of their activities in one spot. And then I'm looking for funding to help me get to the different schools so that I can visit the schools and talk to them about the History Train. So again, thank you so much for listening, and please ask me any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer. I'm happy to share the History Train project with you. I anticipate, maybe not by this fall, but definitely by the spring, that this should be ready to go and populated with books and historic sites. So again, thank you so much for listening, and have a great day.